not till I've bathed and rested. And turn that overlight off. Come on, turn it off. I won't be looked at in this merciless glare. Oh, come back here now. Oh, Stella, my baby sister. I didn't think you'd ever come back to this horrible place. Oh, what am I saying? I didn't mean to say that. I meant to be nice and say, what a convenient location and such. Precious Lamb, you haven't said a word to me.
You haven't given me a chance to, honey.
Oh, now open your mouth and talk. Open that pretty mouth and talk while I look around for some liquor. Oh, I know you must have some liquor on the place. Where could it be, I wonder? Oh, I spy!
Blanche, come here. You sit down and let me pour the drinks. I don't know what we've got to mix with it. Maybe a Coke's in the icebox.
Oh, no Coke, honey. Not with my nerves tonight. Where is
Stanley? He's bowling. He just loves it. They're having a tournament. I found some soda.
Oh, just water to face it, babe. Oh, now, don't get worried. Your sister hasn't turned into a drunkard. She's just all shaken up and hot and tired and dirty. Now sit down. Sit down and explain this place to me. How did you happen to come to a place like this?
Now, Blanche.
Oh, no, I'm not going to be hypocritical. I'm going to be honestly critical. Never in my worst dreams could I picture... Well, only Poe. Only Mr. Edgar Allan Poe could do me justice. Out there, I suppose, is the ghoul-haunted woodland of Weir.
No, honey, those are the L and N tracks.
Oh, no, now, putting joking aside, honey, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you write me? Honey, why didn't you let me know?
Tell you what, Blanche?
That you lived in these conditions.
Well, aren't you being a little intense about it? It's not that bad at all, New Orleans. It just isn't like other
This
cities.
has nothing to do with New Orleans. You might as well say... Forgive me, blessed babe. The subject is closed.
Well, thanks.
You're all I got in the world, and you're not happy to see me.
Now, Blanche, you know that's not true.
No? Oh, I'd forgotten how quiet you are.
Well, you never did give me a chance to say much, honey, so I just got in the habit of being quiet around you.
It's a good habit to get into. You haven't asked me how I happened to get away from school before the spring term ended.
Well, I thought you'd volunteer that information if you wanted to tell me.
Well, I was so exhausted by all I'd been through, my nerves that just broke. I was on the verge of lunacy almost, and so Mr. Graves is the high school superintendent. He suggested I take a leave of absence. Well, I couldn't put all those details in a wire. Oh, this buzzes right through me and feels so good.
Well, won't you have another?
Oh, no, one's my limit.
Sure.
You haven't said a word about my appearance.
You look just fine.
Oh, God love you for a liar. Daylight never exposed so total a ruin. But look at you. Yes, you put on a little weight. Yes, you're just as plump as a little partridge, and it's so coming on you.
Now, Blanche.
Oh, it is. I wouldn't say it. You have to watch a little around the hips. Oh, stand up.
Not now.
You hear me? I said stand up. Oh, you messy child. You have spilled something on that pretty white lace collar. And your hair, you ought to have it cut into a feathered bob with your features. Stella! You have a maid, don't you?
Well, no, with only 2 rooms.
What? 2 rooms? 2 rooms, you said?
Yes, this one and
The other one. I think I will take one little tiny nip more, just to put the stopper on it, so to speak, and then put the bottle away. Go on, put it away so I won't be tempted. Why don't you take a look at my face? I haven't gained 1 ounce in 10 years. I weigh now what I weighed the summer you left Belle Reeve. Summer Dad died and you left us.
Well, it's just incredible, Blanche, how well you're looking.
Stella, there's only 2 rooms. I don't see where you're gonna put me.
Well, we're gonna put you right here.
What kind of a bed is this?
Does it feel all right?
Oh, wonderful, honey. I don't look a bed that gives too much, but there's no door between the rooms. And Stanley, will it be decent?
Well, Stanley is Polish, you know. So.
Oh, yes, that's something like Irish, isn't it?
Well.
Well, I brought some nice clothes to meet all your lovely friends in.
Oh, I'm afraid you won't think they're lovely.
Well, what are they like?
Well, they're Stanley's friends.
Oh, Polacks?
They're a mixed lot.
Heterogeneous types.
Types. Yes, types is right.
Well, I brought some nice clothes and I'll wear them. I guess you're hoping I'll say I'll put up at a hotel, but I can't put up at a hotel, Stella, because I've got to be with you. I've got to be near people. I can't be alone, because as you might have noticed, I'm not very well lately.
You seem a bit nervous or overwrought or something.
Well, Stan would like me, or will I just be a visited in-law? I couldn't stand that, Stella.
Oh, no, you'll get along fine together as long as you... Well, try not to compare him to men we went out with at home.
Is he so different?
Yes, a different species.
How so? What is he like?
Can't describe someone you're in love with. Here's a picture of him. Here.
An officer.
A master sergeant in the engineer corps. Those are decorations.
Yes, he must have had those on when you met him.
Well, I assure you I wasn't just blinded by all the brass. Of course, there were things to adjust myself to later on.
Such as his civilian background. How did he take it when you told him I was coming?
Stanley doesn't know yet.
You haven't told him?
Well, he's on the road a good deal, so...
Oh, he travels.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. I mean, isn't it?
I can hardly stand it when he's away for a night.
Oh, Stella.
When he's away for a week, I nearly go wild.
Oh,
and when he comes home, I just cry on his lap like a baby.
I suppose that is what is meant by being in love. Stella,
What?
I haven't asked you the thing that you probably thought I was going to ask you, so I expect you to be understanding about what I have to tell you.
What, Blanche?
You're going to reproach me. I know you're bound to reproach me, but before you do, take into consideration you left. I stayed at Belle Reve and tried to hold us together. You came to New Orleans and looked after yourself. I'm not meaning this in any reproachful way, but all the burden descended on my shoulders.
Blanche, the best I could do was make my own
Oh,
living.
I know it. It's just that you abandoned Belle Reve, not I. I stayed and I fought for it and I bled for it and almost died for it.
Stop this hysterical outburst and tell me what has happened. What do you mean fought and bled? What kind
I knew you would, Stella. I knew you would take this attitude about it.
About what? Please.
The loss. The loss.
Belle Reve? Lost?
Yes, Stella.
How did it go? What happened?
You're a fine one to ask me how it went.
Blanche!
You are a fine one to stand there accusing me of
Blanche,
it.
honey.
I took the blows to my face and body. All those deaths. The long parade to the graveyard. Father, mother, Margaret, that dreadful way. God, so big with it she couldn't fit to a coffin but had to be burned like rubbish. You just came home in time for the funerals. And funerals are pretty compared to death. Funerals are quiet. But deaths, not always. Sometimes their breathing is hoarse. Sometimes it rattles. Sometimes they cry out to you, "Don't let me go!" Even the old sometimes say, "Don't let me go," as if you could stop them. Funerals there. Quiet, with pretty flowers and all the gorgeous boxes they packed them away in. And unless you were there at the bed when they cried out, "Hold me!" You never suspect there was a struggle for breath and bleeding. You never dream. But I saw, and you stand there telling me I'll let the place go. How in the hell do you think all that sickness and dying was paid for, Stella? Death is expensive, Miss Stella. Then old cousin Jessie, right after Margaret's hers, while the Grim Reaper put up a tent on our doorstep, honey. Belle Reve was his headquarters. Which of them left us a fortune? Which of them left us a cent of insurance, even? Old cousin Jessie, 100 to pay for her coffin, that was all. And I, with my pitiful salary at the school. Yes. Stand there telling me I let the place go. I let the place go. Where were you in bed with your Pollock?
Blanche, you be still. That is enough.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the bathroom to wash my face.
Are you crying, Stella?
Does that surprise you?
Well,